So hello and welcome to FanFormula. Small apologies in advance. My voice is gone. I'm headachy. I'm just basically I'm not very well, really. So apologies for mumbling or forgetting words. Basically the standard normal FanFormula really of where I forget everything I need to say. So let's get crack on with this week's question. So Hungaro, not boring. I didn't think so. But unfortunately, it means that now, because of Hungaro, I am now somewhat Mystic Tiff rather than Mystic Tiff because, I was promoting Grosjean for the win, but really I was just two places away. So I was close, but, no cigar. So, question one. A double podium for Lotus in Hungary proves the team have the pace to win, but who do you think will be the first Lotus driver to win a race this year? I can't answer that. I generally think that they very much, Raikkonen and Grosjean, tend to be. Obviously, they're going to be good at some tracks because of the car, but I think they've both got quite different driving styles. And obviously, Raikkonen's won before, he knows how to win, whereas Grosjean doesn't. But I do think it's going to depend on the car and the track of which suits the driver better and also what suits the car better. So I think it is very 50-50 as to who's going to win a race with Lotus. But well, it's going to be 50-50. What else would it be? It's not going to be 30-70, is it? Long day. But yeah, I think, I hope that Lotus do win a race because they've been so close on so many occasions this year, and I definitely think they deserve it. Question 2. Placido Domingo was the interviewer on today's podium, but it didn't go as well as the previous three races. Do you like the new interview layout, or do you prefer the old press conference layout? This is fantastic for the fans who are at the track and get to see the interview straight after they've won. They've not got a lot of time to think. They've not been quite briefed by their press officers, which is a sneaky tactic, which I like. But it is the most awkward thing I think I've ever seen in my life. I live an awkward life. Yeah, this is what I think of every time I see it. Just too awkward, too awkward. Placido Domingo, I had to be told who he was. He's one of the three tenors. You know, like we said, Baumgartner. Someone we know. But I don't get it. The press. The press conference is there for someone like one person to ask the questions we need to know. Placido Domingo might be the biggest F1 fan ever, but he's not going to ask the questions we want to hear. What happened at that corner? What happened in this bit? What's your thoughts right now? And it's just all a bit wrong. Like I said, interview maybe a question maybe for the fans who were at the race and won't see the press conference till they get home or later, or but still we need that press conference because well, actually, yeah, we do still need it because as much as it's fun getting things straight off the hoof and without them being briefed about what to say, we get their opinions. I do think we need still a proper press conference. Question 3. Pastor Maldonado gave De Resta, all Metal Paul, a bump off the track and received a drive-through. What do you make of the incident penalty? Everybody knows I'm not Maldonado's biggest fan. I never have been, I probably never will. But I don't think he deserved that penalty. I really don't. Raikkonen and Grosjean bumped each other. I know they didn't bump each other off the track, but they still bumped. How come they didn't get a drive-through? But Maldonado did with De Resta. He bumped him off the track, yeah, but not miles off the track, not into the barriers. It was just a little bump. Both of them carried on. Racing incident. Again, my favourite topic, the FIA. Again, showing no consistency with reprimands. Don't get it. And hurrah! It's the bonus question. It's back! Bonus! Yes! During free practice, it was discussed about involving F1 in the Olympics. How would you want motorsport to be represented in the competition? I'd have like a bit like a similar thing like the Race of Champions, where the best drivers in the world get in a different kind of car and they race each other on the two circuits kind of thing. A bit like they did in DTM quite recently, and do it like the timed thing, and the fastest person, wins. So, I think that would be a good, because you can actually do that in the stadium as well, which would be quite good. So, yeah, and I'm hoping at some point maybe to go to the Race of Champions. I'm hoping to go secretly this year, but I'd probably be a stretch. But I'd love to go. So I think we could easily do a Race of Champions kind of thing. Maybe get previous Formula One drivers in and all. It'd be marvellous, So many countries would be represented. It'd be so, so good. But, yeah, that's this week's Fan Formula. It's Yeah. People as well have been asking about my blog and where it's gone and what's happened, and it hasn't gone anywhere. I've just gone somewhere. So yeah, you'll see Fan Formula ones coming up very soon. Fan Formula posts and blog posts, but I will get back to proper writing blog posts in the next about 2 weeks. I'm just busy sorting a few other things out first. So don't worry, people who are lovely and follow my blog. And by the way, massive, massive thank you to people who do read my blog. I've just hit 20,000 views, which is, for someone who sits in a room and does her blog, that's a massive deal. So thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going to go and have breakfast because it's 7 minutes to 9 here. So yeah, I hope you have a good week, and obviously we've now got the break, so I will obviously see you next week, but obviously for less fun, Formula One-y things. But I'm sure Grace will come up with something in the break. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your day and a lovely rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.